do that throughout the video if you don't give it a stick right now.
You're not seeing the stick. Why you want to see it?
Let me see it.
Why?
Fucking let me see it.
You're gonna hit me with it.
No, I'm not.
Alright.
It's a broken Kendo stick, okay?
Welcome to the podcast,
I knew it
everyone.
was broken.
We can tell it's broken. Once again, I'm your King Dylan. Back again this week, every week, all day, every day. You heard me. Peanut butter and jelly.
Yes, we got
Other people didn't see that, and he's like, see how his fists are poisonous and they can kill any man in one blow. Like it was fucking cool how the movie was done.
He just did that to root up his
Yeah,
man.
it made him seem more like a badass.
Yeah.
When honestly all he was just a smart warrior.
Mad strong warrior.
Oh yeah, when he flipped the fucking horse.
Yo,
like,
that was
barehanded,
fucking
that was
amazing.
awesome. I was like, holy shit! Like,
It's The Rock, bro. He's at a rock bottom and everything.
I don't know how he flipped the horse. That shit was.
and it had to be CGI, but if it was real, I feel bad for the horse.
Well, yeah,
But, No, it was a great movie. I mean, there's not much other things to say about it than that. Kenny, would you like to add anything about Hercules?
Nah. See, I love the beginning of it when he was telling the story and he almost got his balls chopped off.
Oh,
the cousin.
yeah.
That was fucking funny as hell.
Uh,
They hide behind the freaking.
No,
Oh,
the
was
comics
it
were great.
was it a boat that they were hiding behind
yeah,
while fighting?
it was like a ship that got like landed or
Oh,
whatever.
okay, yeah, that was a great fight scene.
I love it. Fucking when he was like trying to sell Hercules armor, and he was like, "It's the hide of the impenetrable boar skin. Like nothing will be able to kill you while you wear it."
How did
And
he
then-
cut it
and then
off?
he's like, "How did he cut it off if it's unbreakable?" He's like, "He used an unbreakable sword." Like, oh, it's great.
Yeah, that was great.
No, it's a good movie. Nick, I definitely think you should see it.
I'm waiting for that Turtles to come out.
No,
You know what,
no,
Kenny?
stop
You
it.
can
We're
see
saving
that.
We'll get to that later.
You can see that by yourself. I am not.
I'm
saying.
definitely gonna watch
Speaking of shitty movies, though, fucking
Lucy.
I'm
Again,
so mad.
told you.
No, listen. You thought it was going to be bad because you thought it was going to be like Salt. It's nothing like Salt.
I don't care.
But it's
I
still
just
a
I knew
fucking
it
stupid
was
ass
just like gonna be
movie.
an action-packed movie.
It was
that had
supposed
no
to be good.
no sense.
Give Scarlett Johansson superpowers. Like, how hard is that?
It was hard for them because they made
Because
it
they
suck.
fucked it up. Because they didn't make her a superhero. Even though she had superpowers, she didn't do anything super powerful. It's fucking dumb.
She just used 100% of her brain.
Yeah, and then she turns into a fucking microchip. It's stupid.
Huh?
Microchip.
Stupid. Okay, so this is what happens.
I don't even want to know anymore.
I wanna
This is
know.
what happens. I'll explain the movie. It's very simple. She gets the drugs in her. Not gonna go into how that happens. Just she gets the drugs that make her use more percentage of her brain. Unfortunately, though, it her body starts killing itself. But while she's doing that, like she's unlocking more percentage of her brain. So like at 20%, like she can feel other like people and like sense things more. And then like as it goes on, like she develops new things. Eventually, like when she figures out 100% of her like brain's capacity, like she knows all the secrets of the fucking universe. And then Morgan Freeman's character who comes into play, he was like he's like, well, I mean, because she was like, what should I do with this? Like, what do I do with all this knowledge? He's like, the only thing you can do is pass the knowledge on. So then, like, at the end of the movie, where you think, like, you can see her do, like, a big fucking superpower fight, because the drugs she got were from the Yakuza. Like, she didn't steal them, but, like, they wanted them back. Like, they're having this big, like, fight with the police in the area of where she is in France. But, like, you think that would be the time for Lucy to be the badass that she was? Like, no. The last 20 minutes of the fucking movie, she's sitting in a fucking chair, like, creating the supercomputer that will have all the information that she learns. And then at the fucking end of it, she just disappears, and the only thing that's left of her is a fucking flash drive.
That's
Like,
stupid.
That is. It was so fucking stupid, and I was so pissed. It was like the ending of The Lawnmower Man, because, like, the guy was like, where is she? And then he gets a text message from her, and she's like, I'm everywhere. And that's fucking it. The last sentence of the movie was just like, she was like, now you know what to do with your life. Like, what are you going to do with it? And then, boom, black fucking credits roll. I stormed out of the theater. I was not happy. Fucking bad.
Good thing I didn't
Thank
see
God
it.
I didn't see it.
Thank God I didn't see it either.
I just think it was funny how when I went to the movie theaters that weekend, I thought Hercules was gonna be shit and Lucy was gonna be great, and it was the opposite way.
Yeah.
Hercules was great, Lucy was fucking terrible.
Stuff happens.
That's the way it rolls, bro.
You just... It's a simple formula. Give Scarlett Johansson superpowers, you have a good movie. You don't need to do much else. Just make her be a badass. Like, that's it. Done.
Nah,
Fucking done.
it can, but if you don't, the story turns out
They
to be
didn't make her a badass in the movie. They just made her sit in a fucking chair and create a supercomputer. That's not cool. It's not... Like, that's not entertaining.
Not at all. Let's talk about that Guardians, though.
Oh my god.
Fucking amazing.
Guardians of the Galaxy
It was worth it, man. It's so amazing.
was one of my favorite movies of this year. It's up there now. It's
Of
in like
course.
the top 5.
Top 5?
Top 5. Yeah, it's a competing debate between Winter Soldier, Godzilla, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Edge of Tomorrow,
That was great.
and Guardians.
Why didn't he Planet of the Apes, but the other ones, yeah.
I didn't
can
see
do.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge
Edge
of
of
Tomorrow
Tomorrow was great.
Yeah, it was
It was?
great.
Yeah, that was a good movie. It's definitely worth seeing if you can. In IMAX, if you can find a theater
Um,
still playing it.
Whatever. I just saw it in regular.
It was you saw Edge of Tomorrow in IMAX.
Yeah,
with me.
because you forced me. Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was like okay, fine, I'll go with it. Well, because we had yeah. I
When
guess.
you saw Guardians in IMAX with me, wasn't it worth it?
It was worth it. It was just fucking too loud.
Oh yeah, that was too loud. That doesn't have to. That's not the movie's fault though. That's the fucking theater's fault. Point is, I think IMAX is worth it for action movies. And
Yeah.
that was a good Edge of Tomorrow was a good action.
Shoulda
movie.
watched-
Guardians was a great.
Should have
action
watched
movie.
Hercules in IMAX too.
Well, it didn't come out in IMAX. Plus, I
True.
thought that movie was gonna be shit.
But it was great.
Yeah.
I am Groot.
Oh my god.
You said that 89 times. I'm pretty sure his sentence is gonna be I and Groot.
He has a small vocabulary. He's restricted to the words I and am and Groot in that order.
In that certain order.
Oh, they were all great. Like all of the people who played the Guardians, like all the actors and actress, did a fucking great job.
They did.
Um,
But I'm waiting to see. I don't remember what that last guy was. The one that, not the boss, but the
Thanos.
Thanos, yeah.
Words,
got-
Kenny.
the one that was sitting on the chair.
Thanos.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Thanos?
yeah. The purple.
Yeah,
dude.
he
Yeah.
he appeared at the end of
Thanos.
Avengers.
He
as
is,
well.
Yeah,
he's
he'll
the
be
one.
in Aven-
He's
he'll
the
be
one
in
that
Avengers
appeared
3
at the end.
of the first Avengers.
Okay.
He's the one causing like. He's basically the guy who's sitting in the back right now, like tapping his fingers.
He's the
like-
most powerful
like,
dude
good,
because
good.
he's the most
Well,
powerful
I mean,
dude,
not
right?
at the moment. Yet he is very strong, but what he's trying to do is get the Infinity Stones,
Yeah.
which we've seen 3 of so far, and then you put them on the
Infinity Gauntlet.
Infinity Gauntlet. I was gonna call it honor. I was gonna call it something else.
All
Anyways.
right.
But and that makes him like fucking godlike.
Okay.
We've seen only 3 stones so far. We've seen the one in Guardians.
Guardian.
We've seen the Ether from Thor 2, and the Tesseract from the first few Avengers movies.
yeah.
And there's 6 Infinity Stones.
They'll probably bring him in like some
He'll be in Avengers 3,
Alright.
which
When they do like that-
hoping Guardians will also be in Avengers 3.
Yeah, they will be.
Well, because I know they announced after the success of this movie that they're adding another movie onto Phase 3, which is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So they're making a second one within the next set after Avengers 2, but before Avengers 3.
Yeah.
Which I was fucking excited for, which was great because, like, it was just a good fucking movie. What I liked about it was that it didn't feel like a superhero movie. It was more like a space movie, like a Star Trek, Star Wars type thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
true.
they
Minus
weren't-
the part where
they
they're going
weren't
out.
really superheroes.
Minus the part where they were going out in space. That was the only thing that.
Well, I mean, the reason why he survived was because he was Terran. Not Terran. He was.
He was Terran.
Well, I mean, Terran is Earth. He was part Terran. He was the other half is his father, which is an alien race that I can't fucking think of at the
Yeah,
moment.
I can't remember it either.
But
Terran, which is a StarCraft reference.
StarCraft.
Terra has been used as the name of Earth for like forever. Like they didn't steal that from StarCraft. They stole that from fucking ancient times.
Ancient times.
I don't know. Point is, I like Guardians of the Galaxy. It is leading up to basically Avengers 3, though.
When is Avengers 2 coming out?
Next year.
May.
Next May?
Yes.
All right, that's gonna be a good one.
Yes.
Well, because they have to fit in like the Ant-Man movie, which is next.
Well,
And
Ant-Man?
no. The next movie is the Avengers. Ant-Man comes after Avengers 2. The next movies in Phase 3 are Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Cap 3, Thor 3, and Guardians 2, and a mystery movie that no one knows what it is yet. And
Black Panther, I'm
and
assuming.
Avengers.
Probably.
I don't think Black Panther. Maybe. I don't
Nah, he has to be the
well,
Avengers.
no, not that, but like it's gonna be hard introducing them. Like they're gonna have a hard enough time introducing.
Well, from what I heard from some people saying, like I think it's in Avengers 2 or 3, he's running amok and Hulk's running amok up in Africa, which is where he runs the Kala group. Where the heck his group's called?
I know what you're saying, but
So I don't know.
And
I
he
would.
appears there.
Yeah, I would assume because he's running amok in Africa, and that's where like Black Panther has his group at.
Yeah. I hear they're making Spider-Man a female.
no, Thor.
Spider-Man 2.
No, what are you talking about?
They're
Spider-Man
ma-
2's already out.
Spider-Woman. They're making a Spider-Woman
There's already.
Where did you hear this from?
online.
You're such a liar.
Really?
No.
Well, they made Thor a girl in the comic books, but yeah.
They're actually making a Spider-Woman.
No, they need to stop it with Spider everything. Sony's basically giving up on the Spider-Man series. They cut the budget to like
For
fucking
Spider-Man.
nothing for Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 3 and the Sinister Six movie. They cut the budget a lot,
Yeah.
but it's basically Sony throwing in the towel because Spider-Man 2 bombed so bad that
Yeah, it was
like
terrible,
they
really.
they're like, well, what's the point anymore? Which is good because fucking they need to relinquish their rights to and give it back to Marvel so that Spider-Man can be thrown into the Avengers series.
So can Wolverine.
Yeah, that's X-Men. They only got one more movie and then after
That's the
that,
thing. Like, but like Wolverine is part of the Avengers, and the X-Men, they team
they
up.
just can't do it because
Yeah.
fucking Fox owns them,
Yeah.
which they're doing. They're doing an all right job with the X-Men. It's
Up and down.
compared to what Sony's doing with the Spider-Man series.
Yeah, it's
I'd
better.
rather watch the X-Men. Like, they're fucking bad. But what am I saying? No. So after Avengers 2, the first movie to come out is the Doctor Strange movie. Then after that, it's either going to be Ant-Man or Thor. I'm not too sure.
Doctor Strange will have.
I
Just some random
know
scenes.
Captain America 3 comes out the same week that Batman versus Superman comes out.
Oh.
So, like, they're going to compete with it. And the thing is, it's just, like, I'm half and half with it within the debate. Like, people are saying, like, oh, like, obviously Batman and Superman are going to win because they're more loved characters. Like, well, I can agree with that. I
That's
feel
true.
Batman and Superman are definitely more well-known. Well, not well-known, but more loved than fucking Captain America. But,
They're more well known as
Yeah,
well.
they're more well known.
yeah. But,
Because people, you cannot hear a word around here saying, "Oh, it's Superman," because Superman is invincible to most people.
yeah.
Like he can't die. Apparently,
No,
he
people
can, but
fucking
like,
love Superman, and people are obsessed with fucking Batman. And
yeah,
that's, like,
I don't
so,
care for either one of them.
So the
Batman's
debate is
cool.
like, which movie's gonna do better that weekend? Like, okay, yes, Batman and Superman are more well known, but everything that's come out of this movie and like the studios that are doing it and fucking what we've seen of the Man of Steel, like the movie seems like it's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's my thing about it.
Yeah.
And Captain America 3, if I'm I might be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure it's the same director as Winter Soldier, and obviously same actor, fucking being Captain America. Like that movie's gonna be fucking awesome if it's like Winter Soldier, like because Winter Soldier was fucking amazing. So I honestly think that I'm gonna be
So
rooting
I
more
wonder
for
what
Cap about it.
I wonder what the story would be like.
I
This
hope it's-
time.
It might.
Honestly, because
Like, I can't think of anything else they could do.
after Avengers 3, and his name escapes me, but the guy who
Chris
plays
Evans.
Chris Evans.
After Avengers 3, he's done.
He's done. His contract's over with the movies, and he said he'd rather be directing than acting.
I know like what they should do, which I would think they would, is that the guy who plays Winter Soldier will take over as Cap.
Yeah,
because that's how
like
it happens.
How
in
it
the-
happens in the comics. I don't think they'll go the Civil War route, but I think they'll go the
They should, but yeah.
Steve Rogers dies route.
Oh.
And
No,
fixes
he
it.
isn't.
He
what-
gets sucked into a different dimension because no superhero actually fucking dies in the Marvel universe.
well,
But
no,
in
no,
the
he
comics,
didn't.
At the time, everyone thought he is dead.
No, he also gave up his shield because he was like, I'm done being Captain America. Someone
yeah,
else
after
should
he
take
fought Iron.
someone else should take the shield. And then he went and played as the super soldier. He was just dressed.
Basically-
You know that uniform he dressed in the Winter Soldier the first fight
Yeah.
when he took off his helmet. That's the super soldier outfit.
Yeah.
He basically
Then
has no outfit,
you
no
go
shield.
into the series where Captain America in the comics it's called Captain America, but it's the Winter Soldier. It's Bucky being Captain America. Like, he takes up the mantle, and then Steve Rogers goes into his own series called Steve Rogers Super Soldier.
Yeah, because he teams up with him. But he basically relinquished his shield to his sidekick.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't really because it was really because he was tired of being this, because all the violence that happened with the previous events that he did. He was like, I'm gonna relinquish my shield.
Basically, that's where I think they're going, because the guy Bucky who's playing the Winter Soldier, if I'm right about this, he has like a contract to do 9 more movies, which is only right. I feel like they do that because after a while, like, these people are going to start getting old to the point where they can't play the superheroes, even if they want to. I know Robert Downey Jr.'s contract's up after Avengers 3 as well, but like he stated within like, a few weeks ago that he will do another Iron Man movie if they want him to, but the problem is between the studio and the writers, like, they just don't want to do another Iron Man movie. But like, he's not willing to stop. It's just basically they're telling him to stop.
Yeah, because he's gonna be too old by then.
Yeah, but who the else is gonna play fucking Iron Man?
I don't know.
True.
I don't know who could play him.
No one else can play him.
I mean, Marvel said they have movies planned up until the year 2028.
Now, how long will Samuel L. Jackson play Nick Fury?
That's what I'm wondering.
No, because if they
Sammy's getting up there in years too.
yeah,
Yes.
well, because Nick Fury's old too, so like it makes more sense.
Yeah.
If they did, because they did the ultimate Nick Fury, so he's black in that one, and the regular universe he's white.
Why?
So
well, they flip flop them now.
well, no, they go with that because like, and I think one of the issues they did that, like they asked him or Nick
Well,
Fury.
because like
Nick Fury even said,
it's all depends on who like the writers of the comics and the creators are. You'll read like one series of comic books and it's the original white Nick Fury, and then you'll read another series and it's like the black Nick Fury, and like 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. They're the same person. Like, it's just
Okay.
Nick Fury. It's just badass old dude. Like, just one's black, one's white. They both have eye patches. Like, they both run Shield until Shield gets fucked over. Like, it's the same thing. Although I'd rather in the series, I think I'd rather have Samuel L. Jackson being Black Nick Fury. I don't know who else I would pick to be Nick Fury.
well, if we were going to
Liam
white,
Neeson.
if we were go-
Yeah, really?
Come on, he would be a cool.
it would be good, but if we were going with the white Nick Fury, I would go with either Michael Biehn or it would have to be like Sean Connery or some shit.
Sean Connery.
Sean
no.
I don't know. He looks like Big Boss though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He played
Big
it-
Boss was fucking character was modeled off of Sean Connery. Anyways,
Michael Biehn would be good though. Good. Michael
Liam
Biehn
Neeson
played.
for president.
No,
Liam
Michael
Neeson
Biehn.
for
Michael Biehn,
president.
guys. Hicks from Aliens. You know what I'm talking about? Because he is always a military soldier guy. He never plays anything else.
He is.
Liam Neeson's off and on. He was a Jedi in one of them. That movie sucked. We're not gonna go there.
Anyways, so basically, right now, with the Marvel movies, is they're building up for the Thanos battle and the Infinity Gauntlet and all that. That's what all of these movies have been pointing to. Like, it's all just working its way that way. Now, Avengers 2, it's gonna be fucking awesome. We all know that.
Of
Like,
course.
it's the same directors of the first Avengers, like, same people. It's gonna be fucking great. But it's gonna be the filler Avengers. Because they're bringing in,
Because they should bring in Ant-Man as well. But they're bringing him after the movie, you said,
yeah,
right?
he's
That's the
not-
thing, is he created Ultron.
He created all. Well, in some storylines, it is Iron Man that created Ultron, but originally Ultron
Well, it
was
was-
created by Ant-Man.
It was Ant-Man and it was Hank Pym and Tony Stark. They both helped create it.
Well, originally it was just Hank. I
Yeah.
think. I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I'm not 100. I think it was either because I remember. Yeah, I believe it's Hank Pym and Iron Man. They both had. Well, it was Hank Pym who designed them. It was kind of like Stark's idea to make like robots, Ultrons who can like fend off violence. But then they realized that the mistakes that the Ultron starts fending for itself, and it starts thinking humanity is a threat.
Yeah. It's basically like Terminator idealism. Like, it's a robot that gets the AI, and then he decides that humans are.
It's basically how the Sentinels were in
Stupid.
X-Men. where they were just targeting mutants,
Yeah.
and they were targeting humans that were helping mutants, and after a while they were just targeting everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like that. Anyways,
And they probably look like
Ultron has like superpowers, basically. Well, not superpowers. He's just a very fucking strong robot, and he knows how to fight the superheroes. Anyways, this one I feel will be like the filler Avengers, because if everything's leading to Thanos, like this is totally an out of the blue storyline. Like none of the other movies, and if Guardians is the last Marvel movie up until Avengers, like none of them have anything, any hints, anything towards Ultron. So like he will have his start in, I guess, his finish in Avengers 2. So that's why I consider it the filler thing. Like it's just like here's another Avengers movies. Boom.
They could be adding some characters. You never know.
Well, yeah, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are going to be in the new Avengers.
Yeah.
But
well, how that works, but alright.
I know it's fucking
They'll.
weird.
I'm sure they'll find a way to.
No, they'll write it in good. I'm sure it will be more of an Agents of Shield tie-in.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Avengers 2, like it has nothing to do with the Thanos storyline. It like barely even says so. And then everyone was saying like, will Thanos even be in Avengers 2? And the president of Marvel, he basically said he's like, well, I mean, he's like, we don't have any plans for Thanos to be in it, but Avengers 2 isn't done being filmed yet. So it's just kind of like, hey, like
Never know.
he might be in there, but he's probably not.
He might be in there, but he's not really gonna do anything.
But like some post-credit scene or some shit.
Yeah,
I would
something.
say.
Just
Yeah.
like the
Like
last
the
one.
first.
You know
Yeah.
how Marvel does it.
At
yeah.
least in Guardians, they gave him Josh Brolin got to do his voice, so you actually got to hear Thanos talk, which was fucking amazing.
It was.
Josh Brolin did a pretty good job. I was actually
I'm
impressed. with him.
100% satisfied with him being Thanos. I can't wait to see him fucking fight.
Me too.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
This is
I-
Josh Brolin.
I
In
am
the
Groot.
comics, Drax is the one who kills Thanos. Batista's character.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I'm assuming Guardians will be in Avengers 3 if Avengers. 3
Yeah, they've already announced that they will be. They're gonna cross paths.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
It
It's gonna be
would.
sick.
I mean, Guardians won't compare to them, but whatever.
No, I mean, come on.
No, I think.
Because like
I think the Avengers. I think the
they've already
Avengers
like
are
if you
better.
watch some of the interviews.
Yeah, the Avengers are definitely stronger.
Yeah.
If you watch some of the interviews like with the cast of the Guardians, they even said that like they talked about them crossing paths with the Avengers. And he's like, oh, it'd be cool to see Rocket Raccoon cross paths with
Like so
Tony
and stuff.
Stark or some shit like
I
that.
want Tony Stark and Peter Quill to get together because like they're both like retro people because you know Tony Stark loves his fucking retro music and shit from the 80s and stuff like that, and obviously Peter Quill, like that's the only era of Earth he knows is the
Yeah.
70s because like that's the era he grew up in.
Well, yeah,
So
and then
like
he was
I want
ki-
them to like geek out together with music or something and like
Probably do a dance
how
off.
they have like the mixtapes and stuff. Like when Avengers 3 ends, I want Tony Stark to like get like I want Star Lord's cassette player to like be destroyed in Avengers 3, and then like at the end of the movie, I want like Tony Stark to give him an iPod and be like, "Here's a whole bunch of new songs for you to fucking jam out to, like have fun in space." Like I don't know, that just like that. I thought that would be fucking cool.
Well, because that's the only thing he knew. Also, yeah, because that's the only thing he knew. 'Cause he was taken when he
Well,
was still a kid.
yeah,
So
when he was
yeah,
a kid, yeah.
so he didn't know anything else.
Yeah, he only knows like the songs off of the 2 mixtapes that his mom gave him.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, and also whatever music he listened to.
well,
He also
in
got, like-
space, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he grew up with till the point
Yeah,
where he
yeah,
got kidnapped.
Yeah. True.
So
But what am I saying? I'm more like not worried as much as I am curious on what's over the horizon for after Avengers 3, after Phase 3 of Marvel.
I don't know.
I'm sure they'll think of something.
Oh no, they already said they have like movies planned for
After
they have,
Avengers.
they have movies. They just
Yeah,
gotta.
up
I
until
guess maybe they'll go
2028
off
or 2028.
more and
Yeah.
go to different. Because they did it with Guardians, which I like, because they were like superheroes no one knew about until they made the movie.
Yeah, and then
So
you
maybe
have
they'll
Doctor
do-
Strange and Ant-Man coming out. Like they're not that popular either.
I'm
like,
Well,
they're
yeah,
kinda
and also
well-known.
the thing is, you can't have you gotta have every Avenger. Well,
Yeah.
the main Avengers. I mean, you can't.
They have the main Avengers from the first movie. Like,
But you gotta have like, 'cause you need Ant-Man, you need Wasp, which I'm sure if they made the Ant-Man movie, it's gonna tie her in there
I'm
because
sure she'll be in there for a little bit. I don't think she'll be Wasp, but she'll be her fucking.
And Ant-Man, yeah, she'll be in there, I'm sure, because like they're a couple.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Panther is, well, no one really likes him because
He's not that awesome.
no one liked any of the black superheroes. No offense, I'm just saying no one liked any of the black superheroes.
I thought Blade was fucking cool. I just
For
thought
real?
I thought Black Panther was a stupid superhero.
No, I thought it
He's
was.
just some guy who dresses up. In
I
a
thought
fucking
Blade was
cool.
suit
Panther and
and
Pop-
he
I
has,
thought
like,
Black Panther
claws.
wasn't half. I didn't think he's that bad, but
Blade was fucking awesome though.
Black
Throw
Panther
Blade
is.
in there.
Blade is in there. I know he's a vampire hunter.
Of
I mean,
course.
it's Marvel. Like fucking do it.
Well, yeah, he was. He was.
Falcon. You can't tell me Falcon wasn't fucking awesome.
Falcon was cool.
There's good. I don't care what you say. There are cool black superheroes.
I'm just saying, no one. I'm not being racist.
Who doesn't like these people?
Oh, just a
The
lot
only
of
thing
people-
that sucks about Falcon is his goofy little suit, which
Like,
they didn't
the-
do in Avengers.
Well,
or
in the Avengers, I
Captain
look.
America 2.
See, the Black Panther, maybe they'll do his suit looks like. I don't know. I'm giving him a chance. So
Oh.
I don't think they'll do Black Panther just because I don't think he has an interesting enough story.
No.
Storyline, yeah, probably not.
you'll never know. They got. They're gonna bring him in there.
Fucking Iron Patriot, like he's fucking on. Well, War Machine, Iron Patriot. It depends on.
Iron
the
Patriot,
comic.
guys, is originally someone else, not Colonel
It's Norman
Rhodes.
Osborn.
It's Norman Osborn, but
Iron Patriot is originally evil.
it was originally Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn stole one of Iron Man's suits and painted it a patriotic color.
That's where you come in with the Dark Avengers.
Oh, okay.
Everybody that was bad, so you had
But
like
first off, Sony owned Spider-Man, so they owned Norman Osborn's character, so that's why they couldn't do it. Second off, instead of they changed War Machine into Iron Patriot, because War Machine is Don Cheadle's character in Iron Man
Yeah.
Rhodes, that it will always be War Machine. But sometimes Iron Man is War Machine, like it's just a different suit. But anyways,
well, he has
they
the
just
War
made him
Machine
Iron
colors.
Patriot in this one. Now in the comics,
They're
Iron
making-
Patriot is.
They're making a
James
series
Rhodes.
where it's James Rhodes
It's
now.
been out. It has a few issues now.
Yeah, it's like
I've only picked up the first one and I still haven't fucking read it.
because since he came out in the movie, it
I'm
has.
so behind in my reading with comics. I finally like caught up to my Black Widow series that I fucking love. The one that like it was released this year, but it's basically like a
But
comic
I'm gonna
just about
give-
Black Widow.
I'm gonna give Panther a chance. So I
I'll
hope
give it
it-
a chance if it comes out.
I hope-
have
I
faith
want-
in these Marvel movies. They can throw me whatever the fuck they want now.
I mean-
Because I
I'm
was-
in for it.
when
Yeah,
they first
dude.
said in Captain America 2 that they were throwing Falcon, and I was like, I don't know about that.
And it fucking was awesome.
And it was sick. So
Yeah.
I think
like I have complete trust in them now.
'Cause
They
I-
can
I-
tell me that they're doing another Howard the Duck movie, and I'm like, do it, fucking do it.
because
It's gonna be
Black,
awesome.
It was.
Black Panther. I've read some of the issues that he's in, and he's not bad. So he's in some issues, yeah, he's terrible, but it's the same thing with Falcon and everybody else in comic books. Like, but I'll give it a chance. I think he'll do pretty good.
That'll be fucking great.
Whoever they find to play the Black Panther is, I don't
At
know.
least find somebody good.
They'll probably have to find
Find a new actor.
what's his name?
I'm sure they could find somebody.
By the way, Samuel L. Jackson is also a cool black superhero as Nick Fury.
Well, they even said that was actually funny. Let's bring that back up. Was in one of the comic book issues they asked Nick Fury, the ultimate Nick Fury. They were like, "Well, what do you think? Who would play you in a movie?" It was Samuel L. Jackson all the way.
That's funny. But no, who were you saying? Like you were talking about another superhero that you could gamble on.
Oh, it was Panther, but then it was I wouldn't mind seeing them put in
Come on now, you got this.
Oh man, I forgot who I was gonna say. Nah, I forgot it.
Damn it, Nick, you fucked up.
You fucked up.
At least it's not Squirrel Girl.
That would be reaching a little far.
That would.
If you were to pull a random superhero, like who?
I wouldn't mind seeing them do a.
Deadpool movie.
Well, they actually have you seen that video? There's a
Oh
video.
yeah, they are making a Deadpool
Yeah,
movie.
they
You're
are.
right.
They are.
It's
Have you
Ryan Reynolds.
It's
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
I'm excited about that. I totally forgot
Well, it's a little
that.
skit. They might make it a movie. It's
a
the
movie.
same thing with the Punisher skit that they did.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Punisher skit? The Punisher Dirty Laundry?
No.
Worth it. It's basically he's going to this
I like the Punisher movie.
Yeah, well
Not Warzone. I didn't see Warzone.
yeah, well that one was more on the comic books because like he had a son and daughter. And then another one was just his son and his wife.
Yeah.
And like in the Warzone one he was at a picnic and they were gunned down. while he was going to do something, and then in this one he was just ran over by a truck. But no, it's the Thomas Jane one. It's Thomas Jane playing as him in the Dirty Laundry. It's like a 5-minute skit. He literally just goes in. He's at the laundromat, and he goes in, and this gang members come in, and they start beating the hell out of this girl. And he goes, "Oh, where's my money?" and all that stuff. And he comes out, and he goes to this gas station. He's talking to this guy, and says, "What are you gonna do about it?" And he ends up beating the shit out of these guys with a fucking Jack Daniels bottle, and it's violent. Like, if you watch it, it's violent. Like, if you see blood, you see the bone, everything.
Well, it's supposed to be like Punisher then.
So
He comes out there and
it's called Punisher. What?
Dirty Laundry. It's a 5-minute little skit. They might make it into a movie.
I'll watch it.
It's good.
Sounds cool.
It does.
He was really good as the Punisher. That's Frank Castle.
Let me note that shit because I'm gonna forget.
Superhero that
Captain or Miss Marvel wouldn't be bad.
they could do that.
They
I
Miss
would
Mar-
be fine.
Because
with
she is
that.
part of the Avengers, but like,
They introduced the Kree in this movie.
yeah, which Captain Marvel is in there. Not Shazam, but Captain Marvel.
We know who you're talking about, Nick.
Well, some people don't.
Well, yeah, because Marvel and DC both have a Captain Marvel.
Well, they
It's
say
fucking stupid.
the one from Marvel is Captain Marvel, but no one knows who the hell it is unless you watch the TV show
No, 'cause then
Avengers.
then you have the girl who's also Captain Marvel. You
Well,
have
Miss
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel is the Kree, right? And then you have
Miss Marvel.
well, she's also called Captain Marvel.
Well, Miss Marvel is what she's called. But no, most people don't know
Some
that.
people call her Captain Marvel.
Most people don't know that
And then
Captain
you have
Marvel.
fucking Shazam on DC, who's also called
Shazam.
Captain Marvel. They could do that. Man, all they needed to say was scroll at some point. Like, they said fucking,
Didn't they say Skrull like one of the movies?
No,
They
they
never did.
didn't. But they were like, Kree this and Kree that, and they were talking about the other people. Like, I just wanted them to be like, and the scroll, and I would have been like, yes, that's it. That's
Super
what you
Skrull?
do after Avengers 3. You lead up to Secret Invasion.
Secret.
Was it Civil War before Secret Invasion though?
Yes, but Civil War would be a hard fucking thing to do if Iron Man
So
and
is Secret
Captain
Inv-
America are leaving.
So it would be Secret Invasion.
So do Secret Invasion.
Well, so the Secret because Secret Invasion involved everybody, including Civil War.
Yeah.
So that would be hard to do as
Do
well.
that.
I don't know.
Do that. Fucking do that. I decree that that's what they fucking do. I'm the king.
They can make
I
a.
have rule over the land.
I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind seeing like an actual legit X Force, like the Phantom X, X-23 superheroes in there.
Yeah, but that's Fox. X-23 would be awesome to do. They had that one fucking.
Phantom X would be legit.
No, but even though we barely talked about it, Guardians was awesome. I loved Guardians.
Next subject.
What?
Next subject.
Next subject?
Next
Dragon
subject.
Ball
That's how you
Z.
segue, you just say
Dragon
next
Ball
subject.
Z.
Oh,
Next
yeah,
subject.
Battle of Gods.
Battle of
We saw that
Gods.
movie yesterday. So worth it, guys.
Oh yeah,
So worth it.
Was that really yesterday?
It was yesterday.
it was yesterday.
It was the only time they were gonna show it. It was like a one-time show. Well,
Well,
it was
they
like,
had it
it was an
Tuesday.
encore, but it was like the last time they were showing it before it was done.
I know
Yeah.
you guys both saw it
In Japanese.
but that was my first time seeing it. And although it was great and it definitely like was a true Dragon Ball Z film, I
Yeah.
did not like the cliffhanger ending.
It's gonna be like that
Oh,
because they already
always
said
is.
they're making a second one, so that they're gonna do that.
Bitches,
They're
that's
making
what I have
they're
to
making
say.
Battle of Gods too. I like how they make references to Dragon Ball Z from like the show. That's
Yeah,
26 minutes. That's about an average long for an anime show.
That was funny.
that's my main squeeze.
It had good humor. I like that all the voice actors actors.
Actors.
All of them besides
Came back.
Bulma. Bulma was from the.
What? It wasn't Bulma, was it?
It was from the. It was Bulma
Yeah.
from the Dragon Ball Z Kai version.
From the Kai. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? As long
It would be the
as
same
Goku
thing-
being Goku,
It was the same thing if Kid Gohan was in there. That would be terrible. He was awful in Kai.
Well, I mean, Cha La, hey Cha La.
I didn't mind that. Like it's a
I
movie.
thought that was cool. I was like, yeah, I wanted them to do the whole theme song and run the whole like Gohan running on the mountain as the dragon comes out, and then they're riding the Nimbus with Goku together. That would have been fucking cool. It was only.
They should have done the original one with Rock the Dragon. It would have been legit.
Oh, that was the American one.
That was Ocean Dub's
What
version.
if they did take it to the Grand Tour? I would have been like, why are we doing GT? Like this isn't GT.
Dude, I hated that. It was like It was like rap with like rock. It was like,
To the Grand Tour,
Dragon Ball GT. I hated that shit. I hated
go into GT.
We're
GT
not.
was terrible, guys.
We're
Just
not.
letting you
It
know.
was.
Whoa. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta was the best thing.
It
about
was.
that.
It was.
was.
It was good, but it wasn't as cool as like.
didn't make up for the whole series.
Because even Akira Toriyama said that like he would remake Super Saiyan 4 even better. Not gorilla, half man, half gorilla. I think he would just
You
have.
mean he's gonna do Super Saiyan 5 where they have like spikes coming out of them.
Okay, wherever you saw those pictures of kids drawing.
You saw like they're all
Yeah,
over the internet.
I
I'm
seen
like,
them.
This isn't like canon.
Well,
Why
because-
does it get like spikes and shit.
Because it was a made-up series called AF. Because originally people thought that Akira Toriyama. They asked him and he said,
After
after GT, he's like, have you had plans of continuing the series? He's like, not really. I thought about it, but not really. So like, there was already like post-ups of Super Saiyan 5, which was like white hair, and
like spikes coming out of them.
and like, and there was like, but like it would have been cool if he continued and made it
It
like
would.
that.
Question. 2 questions actually. One question.
What?
Say on this. If Raditz became Super Saiyan and he becomes Super Saiyan 3, does his hair get twice as long or does it stay the same length?
I don't know.
Probably
Raditz-
get twice
Raditz
as
would
long.
be cool. It'd be him and Turles. I'd like to see them Super Saiyan.
Why does why does the turtle guy look like Goku? They never explained it. I'm pretty mad.
Turles?
Yeah, turtle.
Oh, a lot of
Turtles.
the Saiyans look the same, like Bart.
They-
Also, they're making they're
Well,
supposed.
Goku looks like Bardock because
No shit, Bardock's his dad. I
his
got
dad-
that.
That makes sense. Why does Turtle look like him?
It's just a lot of the Saiyans looked at each other. I don't
I
know.
like turtles.
Turles.
I like
I got.
turtles.
I like turtles. Turles.
Yeah,
Turtles.
I said that.
The only person that'd be hilarious to see Super Saiyan would be Nappa. It'd just be his eyebrows.
You lose him at Super Saiyan 3, so you would have nothing.
But Super Saiyan 3's eyebrows are like through the floor.
Have you seen?
I ain't like Nappa, so.
I think it's called A Bridge or whatever.
A Bridge, yeah,
That's
I saw
fucking
that.
Funny. I love those.
Oh man.
Have you seen any of the bridge shows?
Team Star? I think. it was?
Team 4-Star.
Team 4-Star.
There's
yeah.
also
Watch
like,
Dragon
if you
Ball.
watch any of the other bridge animes, you'll always see Nappa in it. If you watch the Yu-Gi-Oh one, Nappa's in an episode of it. So it's like, why are you here? And he goes, and he even says, I have no affiliation with this show, and then he leaves. It's like, okay, all right.
No, Battle of Gods was great. It was great fight scenes.
He's supposed to make. Let's see. This
Who's
is
the bad guy?
this Bills or Beerus.
Beers?
Lord
Lord
Beers.
Beerus.
Low beer,
Lo-
light beer.
It's
I like
also,
how he said, "Is that like root beer?" Like
Goku,
it's
so
just
fuck-
being Goku.
but like he already
But
made.
he was a fucking badass.
He was.
They already plan on making Battle of Gods 2, and then they're already like Akira Toriyama. He was done with the series, and now he's bringing it back, which I'm happy for now. And
Well, because he's trying to fucking fix the mess that was GT.
well, he basically took the last episode, not technically, because the last episode Z was technically GT because it had Oob in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He basically is taking that and just erasing it from
I was
existence.
gonna say, why wasn't Oob in this? He just doesn't know.
It was before that, remember, because Oob appeared at the World Tournament
Yeah,
and
he-
Pam was already born.
Yeah, he was.
Pam, remember, Pam was there.
Oob?
Oob? Boo is backwards?
He's like an Indian. Oob. But he wasn't as strong as Kid
I
Buu.
forgot what is who is Oob mixed with?
He's just Kid Buu.
He's
Reincarnated.
Kid Buu. Oh yeah,
Reincarnated.
I just remembered. Yeah, because
Because
Goku,
Goku wanted to fight him again.
Goku's a fucking retard.
Well, he made sure it was good.
It's GT, bro.
Yeah, it's GT. Fuck it. Fuck everything. Burn those
He did
crap.
not do a damn thing there. Like, he made an epic return to fight Baby just to get stomped by Baby. Like, it was
Yeah,
like,
baby.
oh,
whooped
you're
his
gonna, I'm gonna
ass.
stop every, and then like he couldn't do anything
Hey,
because he wasn't.
Baby, cool ass villain, just changed the fucking name. That's simple
He was
as
basically,
that.
yeah, he was a cool villain. I like how the fact that,
The
like he
first
was,
season of GT where they're flying around the universe, fucking looking for the Black Star Dragon Balls, fucking shit.
boring. It was boring because all you saw
It
was,
was.
it was
The
Goku
only
and
thing, the highlights of that
And
was
Goku-
fighting Baby Vegeta, fighting Super Saiyans, Super 17, and the Omega Shenron series. Part of the Omega Shenron series.
Super 17 was one of my favorite because that's when
That was probably the highlight of it.
because like that's when they brought in 18 and
Big
So
Bang
they brought back-
Kamehameha!
they brought back 17 in there, and 17 was one of my favorite androids because he was like cocky and he's
Yeah,
just
he was.
like,
Um,
but no, shit. What was it? No, and then like then the GT, like the baby though, like he would take over the
Take it to the Grand Tour.
he would take over the people by like getting inside their wounds or something like that. He would like cut them and get inside their wounds and take over.
Kenny saw GT.
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
Explain.
Shut up! Stop interrupting me. He was basically like a Boo. He's basically like a Boo spinoff. That's the only thing I was like, okay, well they're running out of ideas. But it was cool to see him. But he was just a Boo guy. He would regenerate and he would absorb, like he would take over your body or absorb you basically.
Have you seen that video on YouTube of the black kid going Super Saiyan?
No.
So funny.
There's a lot of them of people doing it. It's fucking. There's like one where it says like hi, little kid beats the shit out of bully and he just goes Super Saiyan. It's like, all right, you have the Goku hair, please.
No, this one, like, this kid actually thinks he's a Super Saiyan, but
Oh, I've seen that one. The kid goes ballistic.
it's fucking funny. I definitely recommend.
And they also
checking it out.
released the Bardock episode Bardock on English dub. You can actually watch it on YouTube. It's actually pretty good.
They have it.
Yeah, he fights Lord Chilled
Lord chill.
because they run out of ideas. Like this is the funny thing I love about. It's like Frieza, Cooler, King Cold.
Yeah,
The mother is
Princess Ice.
refrigerator.
Refrigerator. I
Refrigerator.
told you, they're gonna make an anti-Frieza. It's gonna be like warm and hot.
and then my brother pointed this out a while back. He's like, they basically ran out of ideas when they came in the Boo Saga. It was
Is
just
King Cold stronger than Frieza?
I don't know. I would
King-
assume he would be.
I assume he would too. Yeah.
Anyways,
But
like,
he got his ass whooped pretty
well, because
quickly.
it's Trunks. And
Of
Trunks
course.
is badass. Future Trunks is badass.
Yeah.
Kid Trunks, no.
No.
Well, he was cool, and then they made GT, and then he was not.
yeah. You ever see the skit where like Future Trunks goes back into the future and like he thanks Cell? He's like, "Man, thanks for killing everybody. Otherwise, I would have ended up like a bitch." Because of like how Trunks ended up in GT compared to how he was. In
Yeah, 'cause he like ran Capsule Corp and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
he was the president of it. And this one, he was cool because he had a sword, and he was badass. And he was always Future Gohan, but they killed him quickly.
Dragon Ball Z is awesome. Battle of Gods is awesome.
It was.
I'm glad I saw that in the theaters.
That was it. Well, I'm
Unfortunately, the next thing I'm going to see in theaters
Turtles.
is Teenage Mutant Ninja
Nope.
Turtles.
You know that Storm movie comes out.
Into the Storm.
Yeah.
I'll see that too.
I'm
you know
gonna
what
watch that.
I'm
too.
going to see that and Expendables. Expendables comes out in a few days.
It does.
Yeah,
I think it comes out next weekend.
it's like the 10th or something like that, isn't it?
Next
Hey.
weekend. Next weekend is Let's Be Cops. Let's just say Let's Be Cops. That's the movie I'm waiting
I'll
for.
see that. I'll see Expendables.
I don't know about that.
Let's Be
Um,
Cops. Really?
It looks like it looks like another dumb raunchy comedy that it's like okay,
It looks like just another forgettable comedy, but whatever.
like Superbad was and all that. Because Superbad was a terrible comedy. I thought it was but
Superbad was alright.
It
My
was
favorite
alright.
comedy is always Get Him to the Greek. The movie's fucking hilarious.
Get him with the Greek.
Get Him Greek.
To the Greek. The movie where Russell Brand's a rock star and Jonah Hill has to take him from Europe.
Okay, I remember.
oh, I
remember.
didn't see
He
that.
did
That
it
was
in it.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
wanted to see
God,
that.
fucking hilarious. That is my favorite comedy ever. Now Turtles. The more trailers I see of it, the
It looks
more
cool, but I really want to watch it.
stupid.
It looks terrible.
You guys just don't like how they look. You guys
No,
don't know
I
if the
don't
movie
I don't
would.
like the
Michael
backstory.
Bay.
I don't like the backstory of how they came turtles. They were in a science lab.
They weren't. That's the backstory
That
for
was the
them.
backstory. Apparently, I'm hearing that's the backstory how they were created. Splinter makes more sense. You can make multiple stories with Splinter, but
That
not with the
and they're,
turtles.
like,
Yeah.
Cutting straight up to Super Shredder instead of going to normal Shredder. which
And
is
he's like a
he's
fucking
like
super
voice-
mega transformer
he's Super
shredder,
Shredder.
but not Kevin Nash shredder.
That and where's Casey Jones? I don't see him anywhere in the trailers. If he's not in there, I'm gonna riot.
It's gonna be that. It's gonna be like a young Casey Jones because they're copying that show. So Megan Fox is the young April, and it's gonna be a young Casey
I
Jones.
want the garbage monster. I always forget his name, but I want the garbage monster.
Garbage monster.
And then like they're gonna have a young guy. And it's gonna be some guy like someone no one cares about playing as Casey Jones. Not the Casey Jones from the original movie because he was cool.
What
He's
is
like, "Cricket.
I'm
Cricket
going to
ain't no
go-
sport."
I'm gonna go
Oh yeah.
that 2-hour headache tomorrow.
For what?
I'm gonna go see that 2-hour headache tomorrow.
I'll be there.
You go ahead. I'm not wasting $10 on that movie.
You're gonna fucking see it, even
No.
if I have to pay for you.
No.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm going to see the Expendables because I'm waiting for that.
That's next weekend.
That's
I
next.
don't give a shit. It's right around the corner.
You're right around the corner.
I know I am.
Up my butt and
I
around the
pick-
corner.
I'll see Into the Storm. You know, It looks
It does look-
stupid, like stupidly ridiculous, but I'll see
Yeah.
it because like the tornadoes pick up airplanes and it's just picking up the world wide open. It's just I'm waiting for sharks. I'm waiting for
Dude,
sharks to come out.
Do
Too.
tornadoes have classes or it's just?
Yeah,
They have
do.
classes F. They have the Vegeta scale of F, like F2,
The
F3.
Vegeta scale?
That's what they call them, Vegeta scale.
Ah, that's cool.
So
It's like
it's like a F5
Is
storm,
Vegeta's
the big
favorite
one.
food fajitas?
Fajitas.
it's Vegeta
Vegeta
scale, but it's with an
fajita.
F, so it's like F5. F5 is the biggest. There's no F something is F6 or F7. Whoever tells you that is a liar.
F5.
I was once in an F9.
Oh yeah,
F9.
was it bigger than half the Earth?
No,
Just seeing that.
it was as big as a quarter, but it was really strong.
Cool, all right.
How big is a quarter?
It looks stupid ridiculous, but I'll see it. It's like that Category 7 movie. Have you ever seen that?
I was once in an Alt F4, closed down the whole program.
What?
All right, Pulse.
Computers.
All right, Pulse.
Talk.
Sounds like something from Pulse,
It does.
where the ghosts come out of the computers and take over the cities.
Anyways,
Don't want that to happen. That's a bad thing.
too late. Just did.
Just see him come over that. That'd be scary as shit. We would all be doomed.
I don't think there's any more movies. Go to video games.
Stop segueing like that. Make it, dude. Say something clever. Just be like, well, speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, did anyone play the Sonic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video game?
What?
Your segues are seriously like, movies are done. Time for video games.
Yep.
Like, it's not a segue. You're seriously just changing subjects.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Make
Change
it
it.
classy.
All right, I'll make the next one classy.
Anyways, yes, video games. And my most favorite exciting news of this week is Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Yep.
I'm so happy about that. I'm glad they announced it.
Who-
I
who-
do not care that it's on PS3 and 360 only, because I will still buy it.
I will too.
It's on those.
Oh, exclusive for those two.
It's okay. So remember how I was telling
It's on PS3 or PS4.
PS3
PS3.
and 360 only. So just the last generation, if you want to call it, of consoles.
Oh, before
it will
they
not
sh-
be on the one or the PS4.
Good. All right, so I can still buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically,
Because who's the
remember
main
how-
character? Main character in this one?
I don't
You
remember.
fucking explain.
Hey,
I'll explain it for him.
No. Okay. Remember how I was talking to you about a few weeks ago about how like after Assassin's Creed 4, like they basically Ubisoft put up a poll where they're like, "Hey, would you rather us make a pirate game or would you rather us make another Assassin's Creed game?" And then everyone said make a pirate game. Like it got voted more to make a pirate game instead of another Assassin's Creed because the Assassin's Creed series is basically dead. And
yeah,
yet,
they're killing it all.
They,
fucking at E3, they announced they were like, "Hey, Assassin's Creed Unity is not a pirate game. It's fucking another Assassin's Creed." And like, no one really cared about it. And like, they're like, "Hey, but we have 4-player co-op." And I was like, "That's like 5 years too late. Like, you should have had 4-player co-op in Brotherhood."
Honestly, you should.
They announced Assassin's Creed Rogue this week. It's another pirate game.
it's another pirate
It's
game.
well, not pirate, but it's boats and shit like Assassin's Creed 4. Like,
There's a lot of-
fucking shit.
yeah.
Is it like free roam? Because Assassin's Creed 4 had like that
And the
was sick.
story
Yeah.
actually sounds pretty cool. You're playing as an assassin who turns into a Templar. Like
He
becomes a Templar,
he wants to
and you
follow
hunt
his own
down
code.
Other assassins.
Yeah,
And it's set in the Antarctic now.
not just Antarctic.
Well, it's set in like icy
So you
areas.
basically turn against the assassins.
Yes.
Yeah, turn
It
against.
sounds fucking great though, and I'm glad that they're bringing back
Yeah.
ship combat. Probably.
I wonder if it'd be the same guy or just.
No, it's a different
No,
dude.
it's a new guy, like a brand new guy.
They say it's like in the middle of 3 and 4.
It's supposed to, bridge the gap
Yeah.
between Assassin's Creed 4 and Assassin's Creed.
Like they say like they might be using the ship from number 3 as his ship. Never
Yeah,
know.
because 4 and 3 was like because 4 was technically it was before 3 because it was like in the 1700s or some shit like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Point is, I can't fucking wait.
You know, the best character I thought was Ezio. I'm just saying.
Of course he was the best. He had 3 fucking games.
Captain Kenway was also my favorite. After that, Connor wasn't that great. And
Connor was a piece of shit.
Altair was
I got
cool.
sick of Ezio and Altair. Who cares?
Yeah, everybody liked Altair because it was just Altair and all he cared about was killing. It was like, oh, Altair's the best. And I was like, I like
I got
Ezio.
sick of Ezio after Brotherhood. Like once Revelation came out, I'm like, I don't want to play as this old ass man. Like, fucking.
I like that
He
because
was still a beast.
he was 63.
Okay, he was still a beast.
He
but
was 63
whatever.
years old.
I thought Revelations sucked.
Still
I
whooping
liked the
ass.
Revelations.
No.
I liked all those. I didn't like.
4 and Brotherhood are my favorite.
I didn't like the third one too much. It just got
Third
kind
one?
of boring.
The third one fixed a lot of the mechanics, but the storyline was just bad. Like, that was the thing that sucked. I'm like, why you gotta give us, like, a good game but shitty mechanics? Stop knocking the table!
Why I didn't like
cord was
Connor.
on my foot.
Oh,
I was
okay.
trying to get it off.
I didn't like Connor too well because all he cared about was just revenge. He didn't
Yeah,
care-
that's all. he
like
cared
everybody was
about.
like, "Can you help me, Connor? I'm busy for you right now. I'm
I
gonna help
gotta
this.
kill someone.
I'm gonna kill this guy
Yeah.
first. I'll help you later, maybe if I'm no." And also at the end too, you don't even wear your assassin hood. You have the fucking mohawk. What happened to the assassin hood? I don't want to run with that.
Because
But I like Captain
Reasons.
Kenway. Captain Kenway's cool. I like
Of
him.
course, yeah, he is.
He's really cool. I like the way that it was
well,
free
because I
roam.
liked it because it was a pirate game. He didn't even care about being because he wasn't an assassin. Like, he just picked up the outfit.
Yeah.
He didn't care about like doing.
Well, he
assassin
he
stuff.
has like assassin family, or he has like somewhat of an
No, he
assassin.
didn't.
No, he didn't.
You didn't have any of that?
No, he was the start of his assassin's line. And then like the assassins were like, hey, help us do that. And he's like, I'm at it for the gold. I'm like, that's all he
Yeah.
cared about.
That's all he cared about.
That's why I fucking love that game because it was a pirate game. It was a fucking pirate.
They
game.
should. They should just make a lot of pirate games.
They should because they're doing a fucking good job on it. Like, fuck Assassin's Creed. Like, I'm done with the series. Like, it's over. Like, no one. I don't like nothing.
They
important
need
can
to
happen in that
start. They
series.
need to start making more Tenchu games or ninja games in general. Tenchu was one of the best series ever. Besides Shadow Assassins on the Wii, that one was
They
terrible.
need to make.
Whoever kids out there who played Tenchu,
They need to finish Last Guardian. That's what they need to do.
Last Guardian.
what is it?
Last Guardian, the people who created Ico and Shadow of the Colossus,
Oh,
they need to do that. Other stuff.
I'm waiting
Other
for.
stuff.
Did you
waiting for
did you
Meta-
guys see that they released? They're making like a special edition for the Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw
it's
that.
all of them
It's
remastered.
stupid. No, I'm saying like there's gonna be a special edition of that game.
Whatever.
It's just basically, it's not stupid. It's awesome actually, but the limited edition itself is stupid. It comes in a steel case and you get a little booklet that has a map of all the maps in the games, and
That's retarded.
that's it. Oh, and it comes with like a downloadable skull.
Wow.
And then there's a more pricier version with that comes with all of that and then a figure of Master Chief.
Oh, I'm so getting it now.
I was just like,
So-
that is like one of the dumbest limited editions ever. Like fucking not.
I don't know. I'm so sick of the game. So they're
Halo is great.
they're
You just
pushing
gotta
the
play
series
number
too
one.
much.
No, they're not.
Yes,
It's
they are.
fucking Great.
Halo
What was the last Halo you played?
legitly was 3.
That was a great game.
It was good. I liked 3. I liked 2 and 1 better, but I liked 3. But then after that, I was done.
Well, because ODST sucked. Reach
Wars-
sucked. Wars was alright
Okay.
if you like RTSs, but it was a bad RTS. Like, those were the only other 3 games they had. And then they had 4, and 4 was fucking amazing. If you didn't play it, you should, because it's great.
Pretty sure it's the same as the other ones, but I'm not gonna play it.
No, it's not like ODST or Reach. It's
And
fucking...
then make a Halo 5 and Halo 6.
They
and Halo,
are.
Halo 50.
Halo 50.
Hey, if they keep the storylines good, it's a good game. I mean, the mechanics don't change that much.
They're just gonna
but
keep
what are you
pushing the
gonna
series.
add?
This is how Assassin's
It's-
Creed's
it's
going.
As long as the
It's-
fucking storyline's good. No, Assassin's Creed storyline sucks now. At least Halo's storyline is still good.
Probably gonna end up like Call of Duty.
No, because they wait a very long time in between. Okay, Halo 4 came out in November of 2013. Correct? Yes. Wait, what is this? 14? Yes.
This is 14.
So it came out last November.
Yeah.
And Halo, they have the Halo Legendary Collection, but that's not a new game besides the remastered Halo 2, which is gonna be fucking great. But they don't have Halo 5 coming out until sometime next year. They don't even have an announced date. It's probably gonna be like November again. But so like that means that they waited 2 years between a legitimate Halo game. It doesn't come out every year like Call of Duty or Assassin's Creed. Those games
Doesn't matter.
suck.
I don't care. Like they don't.
You're gonna play it.
No,
Good
because
job.
they barely they only improve a few things. It's basically sort of how Call of Duty. They improve one thing and then everything else is not
Okay, but
improved.
Call of Duty has a shitty storyline and it's the same game.
It is the same game.
At least Halo, like, okay, it's the same game, but the storyline's getting better. Like,
Who plays the damn game for the storyline? Not even half.
Me.
You, but not half the
A
kids
lot
I
of
know.
people play Halo for the storyline.
Half the kids
That's
play that-
basically all the people
Most of
play
them,
it.
most of them play FPS just for the multiplayer.
That's
Yeah.
what Call of Duty's for. That's who plays the fucking games for the shooter. Those are the Call of Duty people. The people who play
I'd rather
Halo
I'd rather
are
play
the people
Battlefield.
who Are the yes, the people who play Call of Duty and Battlefield are the people who play it just for the game. The people who play Halo are the ones who are playing it for the storyline. They're not playing it for the fucking game.
Not every
You know-
kid. Not
you
all
know-
the kids who play Halo
you know-
play
No,
it
most
for
people I
online.
talk to, like, they just play Halo to keep in touch with the story.
You know what game I play for the story?
I doubt it.
Borderlands. That.
Borderlands sucks.
Yeah,
That
you
game's a piece of shit.
suck.
Because my friends, I have a bunch of friends who just play online. Or, oh, I don't even know what the story is. I'm like, okay.
Well, they're retarded.
Told you. A lot of kids just play because they like to.
Tell them
Be,
to go to fucking cock and booty.
they like to. They have to be
That's
online.
what you
to
need
get
to do
much
because you
more.
don't like Borderlands.
What?
That's what you need to do. You don't like Borderlands for some
Borderlands
reason.
sucks. It's a shitty game.
It's an amazing game.
Shitty game.
One of the best FPSs out.
No, it's not.
You had me almost
FPS.
What is the
stuttering.
feeling about Borderlands? Sell it to me, because I played it twice and I did not like it.
How don't you like it? You don't like any of the characters? None of them?
Like,
You
the
don't even like
storyline is
Claptrap?
stupid. Claptrap is not funny. He is not a funny
It's a
character.
fucking
No, speaking
retard
of,
robot.
another game that you like, and I have had iffies about it, which is Watch Dogs.
Yeah, you liked Watch Dogs. That game was a piece of shit.
Well,
a
I
lot of
trust
people,
your
a lot
opinions.
of people like Watch Dogs.
No.
he has the game. I don't have it, but I've heard mixed things about it. It's the same thing I've heard about Destiny.
Watch Dogs sucks, and I will admit that a lot of people do like Borderlands, though. Even though I don't like it because it's a bad game, like a lot of people do like Borderlands.
It's
a
the
lot
same-
of people don't like Watch Dogs, though.
It's the same thing with the. Now I'm hearing the same thing about Destiny because I heard it all is really good. Now I'm hearing.
Okay, no one knew it was really good. They just said it looks really good until the beta came out.
Yeah.
Then when the beta came out, they're like, "Oh, this is really average. It's
It's-
not a bad game.
it's not
just
bmake
average. Like it's not anything groundbreaking."
I should have tried the multi.
It
I should have tried the
like,
multiplayer.
for costing what? I think it was like 3 or 5 years to make.
But it
Bungie,
is
like,
it is
they
the
didn't
highest
so.
pre-ordered game now. I heard like the multiplayer is like free roam. You can like free roam with your
Yeah,
friends.
it's like an MMO first-person shooter.
Yeah.
But, like it's also a piece of poop.
You know-
it's not terrible.
You think
it's
it'd be
not,
this shit? I think it would be better than what is it? Titanfall?
Titanfall.
I
of
played
course.
Titanfall.
Titanfall's just another first-person shooter. Like
It's just another one. It's not
It's
nothing great.
basically multiple. It's basically Killzone.
That one's for like those Call of Duty people because it doesn't even have a storyline. You just go right into the multiplayer.
Yeah, right into the.
Oh yeah, it
multiplayer.
was basically a mix of Killzone because
But I play games for story now. Yeah, no, it's a good game. It's like Killzone. But
Well, yeah,
not
that's all I ever
it's
played the games for was Killzone. That's the only thing I ever played the games was for the storyline. I didn't play the game. Oh, because I'm playing the. I bought Metal Gear
Whoa,
Solid.
I played GTA for the multiplayer.
Bro, I love the
I
story.
play- I-
was a great story.
I played for the story.
I didn't play
mostly.
the online
I
was
still beat the story. I thought it was a great fucking story.
Yeah,
for
it was
GTA 5,
amazing.
But I played it more for the online because I
Uh-huh.
knew that online was gonna be fucking ridiculous.
And then the same thing with my. I didn't buy Metal Gear Solid 4 because of the online. I was like, oh man, the online is better. The
They
story,
shouldn't
man,
have
fuck
even had
that.
online for Metal Gear Solid 4. Like that was the only. Well, Metal Gear Solid 3 also had online, but like.
Well, I actually liked it. It's just after that, like the hacks started coming in and all this shit happened. They
Well, then
just
it became like a third-person shooter. It wasn't like a sneaking game anymore. Like Metal Gear Solid Online. Like that's when Hideo Kojima was like, "Fuck the online anymore." Like people only care about first-person shooters. Like that's what they tried to make my online like. Like that's not how Metal Gear Online
That's what I
was
liked
supposed to be played like, and that's why he stopped caring about the game.
that's what I liked about And the next one he's gonna do, where you can like you play co-op with your friends, you can like build your mother base, and
Okay.
it's
two
more
things.
sneaking now because you can play with your friends with like
Okay.
co-op and your friends.
Yeah.
Hideo Kojima was never supposed to make Metal Gear Solid 4. He was receiving death threats by fans.
He was
for
done
the
after
game.
2. He said.
Yeah, like well, I mean after 3.
Well, he said after 2 he didn't want to make another one, but then he said I'll
He
go
made
back.
3,
Yeah, he said
which
I'll
is
go.
Fucking amazing! It's still my favorite. Metal
Yeah,
Gear to
he
this
said he'll
day.
go back and make a backtrack for Big Boss,
Big boss.
but he was like I'm done because 2 was like the last one of the story. It was the, and then like
Yeah,
but he got-
3 was a prequel.
Yeah,
so,
'cause you were
like,
Big
2
Boss
was
in that
technically
one.
the last one that like pushed the story forward,
and
and
he
it did leave you with a cliffhanger.
because he's like I want to find Sonny and. You know, if you looked in the background, you see Vamp, a paper cutout version of Vamp. Vamp's gonna be back in the next one, obviously, I guess.
But the point is, like, Metal Gear Solid 4 was never supposed to exist, and it does. Now, it's still a good game, don't get me wrong.
It's just he received a lot of death threats.
But now I think after, I know. it's
Just to
fucking-
make a game.
Yeah.
Well, because that game series is amazing. Like
yeah, it has a lot of diehard fans.
Like I love that
You didn't
game.
hear the story about in like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or whatever when they like updated this sniper rifle to like change, like they made the reload time for the sniper rifle a little bit longer to balance it out a little more.
Yeah.
And like everyone at the fucking like company was receiving death threats because of that. And it's just like, and then like Call of Duty, the people who like were doing Black Ops, like they lashed out on the like the public. They're like, fuck you guys, like if you're gonna treat us like this just to make your game, like we're gonna stop making them. Like it's terrible. Like these fucking people are getting, it's ridiculous. It's the same thing. Now I don't think people sent death threats after 4 for Hideo to make 5. I think he did that on his own. But I'm not
Yeah, he was already planning on it
Which 5 still looks amazing. Can't wait for it.
because he wants to tie in more of the story of Big Boss.
Community's fucking ridiculous.
It is.
If you're gonna bitch about Call of Duty, you shouldn't even bitch.
Yeah. Not.
I don't care because like if they're
like,
changing.
oh, like something's not right. We'll just wait
Well,
a year. And the next one will be out.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they hated about it, and you know, all the people who hate about it because they can't do the original thing they couldn't do. Like if that sniping thing you're talking about, they probably liked it originally because it was so easy, and they're like, oh,
So
this is
overpowered,
stupid.
Yeah.
This is so stupid, I can't play it like
Call
this
of-
now.
When they tried to balance it, like fucking people, like it's just.
Because they wanna be
Like it's
overpowered
supposed to
pieces
be
of shit.
balanced.
Yeah.
Well, it's never balanced. It's Call of Duty.
That's why I play Battlefield.
That's why I play Battlefield as well.
I love Battlefield.
It's an amazing
That's
game.
my first-person shooter that I'll
Yeah.
go to play if I want to just play.
That or Borderlands.
Well, Borderlands sucks.
I didn't get Borderlands. I got Battlefield 3 because my friends were getting it, and I was like, I'll get Battlefield 3. Worth it.
Worth it, of
Worth the
course.
$20
You know
I got
what's
it.
worth it? Payday 2.
Payday. I like that game.
I didn't get it from you, bro. Come on. Hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. I'm just kidding.
It's
I
only
got you.
$20.
You bought Minecraft. Buy Payday. I didn't even pay for Payday. I got it with my PlayStation Plus when it became free.
Yeah, now
Me
they're
too-
releasing a
me
lot of
too.
games I don't care for on
You-
PlayStation Plus.
Do you have Steam?
I do.
You
I-
need to get. It's on sale today only. It's Dawn of War. For all like the original Dawn of War games, which are what is it? Not MMOs, RTSs, like how StarCraft is.
Yeah.
All of them for $10. It's fucking it's the expansion pack.
Well, if my
basically.
computer could even support it, there's no point in buying it.
Well, if you can play StarCraft on that computer, you can. Play
Not
Dawn of
much
War.
anymore.
Oh,
Because like how it starts off is like, it starts off, okay, then it gets real laggy and I can't play. And this is why I stopped playing the game. Also, is because I would play with my friends and they would get on my ass about
They
it.
would like fucking bitch at you. I know.
This
I
is
had
where-
friends like that.
They were like, the game would freeze, and like if it was my friend's computer, like, damn it, Nick, it's your fault. And I was like, man, I'm done playing with you guys. You guys are a bunch of dicks.
I had one time I was playing with my friends in this computer game and fucking
And I've since not played it. I've since retired from StarCraft for a while until I feel like playing it again.
oh no, that's fucking ridiculous. But Dawn of War, it's RTS, but it's in the Warhammer universe. The game I'm getting you to try to play.
I want to play. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting more.
Well, we got other shit to preoccupied. But yeah. I mean, it's all of them for $10 today on Steam. I was like, I have to fucking get it. That's worth it. 'Cause
Well, I like to get more people to eventually is to play my Metal Gear Solid Risk that I've only played once,
oh.
and it took 2 hours to beat, and then we didn't even know what the fuck we were doing. That's off topic, I
tried to
know.
play with you that one day, but then like
But it was only-
it's a 3-player game, and I was like, well, fuck this.
3-player game.
And then every time I try to get my friend Nick or something like that to do it, it's like he doesn't want
Twisting
to.
their arm or something.
He's like, no, dude, I suck at this game. I hate it. And I'm like,
I love Risk, and I like Metal Gear Solid, so I'd love to play Metal Gear Solid Risk. Speaking of board games, though, Warhammer, I fucking love it. And recently, my original army that I started playing, which was the Space Wolves, just got an update, and they got some cool ass shit. And I know neither of you know what I'm talking about. But
Not at all.
for people who are listening, fucking the new Space Wolves are great. I love their new fucking ship, and their new dreadnoughts look fucking great. Yeah. Next army I think they should redo is Necrons, and that's my Warhammer bit. Well, actually, no, wait. As much as I want them to redo the Necrons, you gotta hook me up with my Blood Angels, guys. Like, that's my army. So hook a brother up, redo the Blood Angels. The new Space Wolves look fucking amazing. The new models, that is.
The ones I'm gonna try to do they look like Protoss. Yeah, the Necrons they look like the Protoss from StarCraft.
A lot of the stuff's really comparable to StarCraft, but I mean StarCraft's also a lot comparable to like other shit. I mean, people could say that StarCraft ripped off stormtroopers from fucking Star Wars, like it's just space guys in armor, but that's a whole other story. Come on, Kenny. You said you were gonna segue. This is your moment to shine.
I got nothing.
You got.
I ain't waiting for that Resident Evil remake though.
Yes, that
Resident Evil 1
is,
remake.
another
You know, that's
thing.
like the third remake technically, because the game.
They'll never remake 2 and 3. No.
No,
They
yeah.
fucking remake 1 all the time.
They
The
remade 1
worst of
3
them all.
times.
Okay, it's not the worst, but it's the hardest of them.
It's the hardest of all. It's the best of. It's one of the best of them all.
3 is my favorite of the 3 originals, but 1 was great. It's
1
just
was
fucking hard as
Oh,
hell.
it is hard. It's the hardest of all
It is
Resident
the
Evils.
hardest
If
of
you
the
guys
game.
think 5 and 6 are, you're dead wrong.
If you think 5 is hard, then you should go fucking cry in a corner, because that was not hard. The only thing hard about 5 is playing as fucking Sheva on the scene where you have to hold up in the fucking volcano and mash X a million fucking times. Fuck that.
And then occasionally square.
It's fucking ridiculous. That was so hard.
6 was harder than 5, and 6 wasn't that hard. But
6
6
was fucking nothing.
I liked 6. I liked 6 better than 5.
Well,
Because it brought back the scariness of the zombies, and like it wasn't like broad daylight. Okay.
6 was all over the place. I just like that
Well,
they
'cause-
said that the creator of Resident Evil said he's rebooting the series now, and the next, like, not remake Resident Evil will be like a brand new one, like how they started over Devil May Cry and shit like that. So I can't wait
Oh,
to
can't wait. This is the.
see that. Hey, remake of Devil May Cry was awesome. I
No.
understand you don't like it because it wasn't like the original, and don't get me wrong, the originals were great except for 2. Fucking 2 was horrible. But 1, 3, and 4 were great.
I just didn't like the. They just changed his whole character around. It's like, oh man.
That was the whole point.
That
No.
was the whole
It was
point.
a
I don't give a
reboot.
shit about a reboot. I hate.
Reboot.
That means it redone.
Reboot.
Yeah, but they could have redone him better, not make him a stupid emo kid.
He wasn't emo.
Yes, he
He
was.
wasn't that emo.
Yeah.
He was just a punk. He was just a punk.
Whatever. He was a punk emo kid with a goofy jacket and goofy guns.
But
It wasn't It wasn't the Dante that I grew up with.
still a badass.
No.
Still a badass.
Still a
and
badass.
To you
Nero was
guys.
Still fucking awesome.
To you guys, because you think Borderlands sucks. You love Borderlands.
Because it's a fucking amazing
I
game.
hate
What
it.
side are you on then? If
I hate
if I'm
DMs.
wrong for fucking thinking Borderlands sucks, but he's wrong for liking it, like what do you
Just
you just mildly play Borderlands like it's all right?
It's
like,
all-
you,
no, I
you
never
can't
played.
love it, but you can't hate it either.
I never played Borderlands, so.
So shut up.
Then
At least
shut up
I
about
played
it.
I fucking played the first and the second Borderlands.
But I played
had the right to
DMC.
say
I
it.
played DMC, and I did not.
I beat
I
DMC, and I thought it was
despised.
great.
I played DMC too.
And I've hated that game
You know the
since.
second one?
What?
You said you played DMC too.
Yeah, he played the second one that was never released.
Never really.
He played the beta.
Well, as long as it's better than Devil May Cry 2, then fucking cool. Why would there be a beta for a fucking...
I don't know. I'm just saying shit. Shut up.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Oh, boy.
'Cause I played DMC, and I was like, all right, well, done with this game. It would be $20 in a month, and it was $20 in a month.
$70 in a month. I'm waiting for fucking Diablo 3 to lower in price so I can fucking try it.
That's an okay game.
Hey, they're not lowering the price because they just came out with the Ultimate Edition. So, have fun with that.
It's an okay game. I
don't
have.
want a fucking Ultimate
I-
Edition.
I
I
got-
just want
I
the
got
fucking
it.
regular game.
When I pre-ordered the because you got it if you pre-ordered Mr. Pandaria for a while, you got it for free.
Yeah.
It's an alright game. You get bored of it for a while.
It's a dungeon crawler, like that's it.
Mr. Pandaria is pretty shitty. So it's not really that great of expansion, but
Mr. Pandaria was terrible. Kenny, do you play World of Warcraft? You never told me. Okay.
I would like to try it, but
We talked a little.
well,
bit
you don't
about it
have to
before.
like.
You can play it for free up to level 20. And
But the
it's-
thing is, the paying thing is like people think, oh, because you have to pay monthly, you can just do the 2 months, and then if you're done with it, you just be
That's
done
what I
with
do.
it. That's what I do.
I'll buy like 2 months of subscription time because you can buy it so that it doesn't automatically renew, and then like after the 2 months, I'm like, well, I'm done playing, so. Then
That's
you
how I've
stop.
always done it. I don't do it how because the
Oh,
diehard
you
fans.
have to buy like all the fucking expansions. So
all the people who were like diehard fans to do the 15-month, like it takes money out of their
I know
account
people
every
who
month.
like fucking do the year one. Like they'll buy it once a year for like $70, which it is cheaper, but like I don't play WoW enough a year.
Well, they also the ones that buy the armor like with real money.
Yeah. Well, now they have like actual microtransactions coming out now with like gold and stuff, and you can pay to boost your character to level 90.
Sounds like you have to pay a pretty penny for that shit though.
I think to boost your character to level 90 is $60.
There's also like
Really?
there's also one thing you can do where I've seen where you can do if you buy it, like gives you like quests, only certain quests that will give you a boost of like level 80 or level 90 to like in like 3 or 4 days. But like on certain quests, it's not just
I paid for Doogie's guides. I know you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, Kenny, but it's basically like a guide that tells you like which quests to do and which quests not to do to like level you up faster, and it's basically like it just helps me level a lot faster. Like I fucking basically play on autopilot now, where I just like do the same thing over and over again while leveling. Cause like the shitty thing about WoW is the fun stuff doesn't come until you're the last level.
89 or 90?
90. Well, no, yeah, 90, and then it's getting boosted to 100 soon. But so yeah, the fun stuff doesn't come till 90 at the moment, and then eventually it will be like the fun stuff doesn't come till 100. So like leveling fucking sucks in WoW.
unless you have someone to do it with. It's
Well,
actually
yeah, if you have someone to do it with, or just someone to talk to while you're doing it, it's fun. But like doing it by yourself after a while, it fucking get ridiculous. I don't like leveling with people only because like if me and you are doing the same quest and we both have to kill like these 10 creatures or whatever, like because there's only a certain amount of like creatures in the area and then they spawn, like eventually we'll kill out all the creatures and like then we're like fighting over like the creatures that spawn. So like I don't like
well, that's also the
leveling
thing because
with people.
if you share the party or if you share the mission with the group, it like
They
if your
can get
if your
exclusive shit.
opponent or if your partner kills the creature, it's just gonna give you the kill, and so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
So if you run out of areas to where the creatures are, and your partner's already killing all of them, then it just gives you the kill.
It dwindles them down. I can go off about WoW.
No, you don't have to.
Basically, I liked WoW for the story. Like the storyline of WoW was fucking fantastic, and like the lore of it all. But and I mentioned this before, like the gameplay used to be good for WoW, but then they updated it, and it's all right now. It's not great, but it used to be better. But the story was still good. So basically, you had the original World of Warcraft like by itself. Then you had the first 2 expansions, which were Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade, and then Wrath of the Lich King. After Wrath of the Lich King came Cataclysm. Now, Cataclysm ruined the gameplay. Not ruined it, but it changed it a lot, and a lot of people think it's ruined. It's alright. But the storyline in Cataclysm was fucking great. Mist of Pandaria comes in, fucks the storyline up. So now you have a shitty story, shitty gameplay. That's why I stopped playing. I was just like, well, I'm not in it for anything anymore. The end game of Mist of Pandaria had a good storyline, but like the fucking first, like, because an expansion lasts about 2 years, like.
Well, they shortened it down now, so it's like almost every year and a half they try to release.
It's not every 2 years, because fucking Cataclysm came out in
2010.
2010, and then Pandaria came out in 2012, and now it's 2014, and we have Draenor coming out. In fucking 08 was Wrath of the Lich King, and in 06 was Burning Crusade, and then, well, I mean, it was a while, because fucking, no, in 2004, fucking, Vanilla WoW came out, and it's 10 years.
WoW the
anniversary.
game.
Every 2 years it's an expansion, but I think they only said that they have like only 3 more or 4 more expansions left. This one coming out included in the 4, and then they're done with it forever. They'll move on to whatever else Blizzard decides to do. Point is, I'm kind of excited for Warlords of Draenor because it looks like it's facing the story.
Yeah.
Even though it's gonna be fucking weird and all over the place because it involves like time travel and shit. But whatever. Segue. Let's talk about how Kenny only eats peanut butter.
What?
Fucking.
There's
Any
nothing
more
that-
gaming news?
There's really none. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
I can't think of it.
We all gotta get PS4 soon.
Yeah.
You know, that does suck. You have to pay for online now, but whatever.
Well, I already have PlayStation
It's
Plus.
just PlayStation Plus.
You still get a free game every month, so
Yeah.
fuck it.
I'm like, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Better than that Xbox.
Well, Xbox originally they fucked themselves over, and then they were like, "Oh well, we better fix this because we're losing fan
They're
base."
still fucking trying to fix Xbox One and all the mistakes they made.
Like I was like, I'm not a fanboy, so I'm not gonna jump on either one. But they made a lot of mistakes.
I've always been a Sony fanboy. Well, a PlayStation fanboy.
I'm not a fanboy. I'll play
I'll
anything.
play anything. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but like Sony's always been my diehard console, even over like the 360. It doesn't mean that I didn't have a 360. I fucking love some of the games on 360, Gears of War and Halo and all that.
I didn't mind Gears of War actually.
Gears of War was good. I mean, the first few games, 1 and 2 was amazing. 2 was probably the best. But
It's the same
I just pick like when a new generation of consoles comes out, the PlayStation will probably be my first one that I always get, and then later on I'll get like whatever Xbox has, and then maybe get whatever Nintendo has. But I'm not impressed by the Wii U at all. Okay, yeah, you have Super Smash Brothers, but one game does not.
Yeah,
sell
but they took a lot of
console.
characters out, so now like I
Oh,
saw.
they're having like 1,000 characters
Yeah.
in the new Super Smash Brothers.
Are
Now
they?
they're doing it like a.
They're
You know
adding
how
a lot
like
of
the
new characters.
Skylanders and the Disney Infinity, where you have like the plastic figures that you can put and you put them in the game. They're doing that with Smash Brothers now. So now they'll be able to add more characters even after the game comes out.
That's cool. Do they have Solid Snake in it? They better have it.
I don't know.
They better have Snake in it.
They better have Fox.
Well, Fox
Of
is
course they're gonna have Fox.
Fox is original. They have to have
Yeah.
them,
Of course.
but they have to have like they gotta have Snake. Come on, you can't get rid of Snake.
I'm gonna wrap this up now. If that's
Go ahead.
okay with
All
everyone.
right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We will have another show next week, every Thursday. If we decide to take another break like before, we'll apologize ahead of time. But you know, it's not.
It's all
something-
Dylan's fault. We'll blame it on him.
Thanks. I killed the people whose fault it was, so just know that.
So Derek will never be with us again. So thanks
Derek's
to
on a crusade. It's not. That's different. Derek will be back later on.
he missed.
Check out, like I said, guys, every Thursday. Check out the podcast. We got other stuff coming out, guys. So keep an eye on the channel. New things are popping out. I do know that from now on, every Friday, we will be releasing a Let's Play. And hopefully, if we can get it done, every Tuesday will be a retro Let's Play. And we'll have other things coming up on the channel. So just keep an eye out on it, guys. Keep checking back. And thanks for listening.
Skedaddle.
Skadoodle.
Skadoodle.